Hello, everybody. This is the Tarot Queen Jamila, and I'm here to do the June 2016 love reading for the Libra. I'm going to be doing a 5-card spread, just the standard current, past, and present. No, sorry, present, current. Present is the same thing as current, past, and future. So your 5th card will be a potential in the situation, a strong potential, or either an advice card. But your 4th and 5th card will actually be your cards that will give you the forecast for June. So I'm just shuffling the cards, Libra. And so Libras are born between September 23rd and October the 22nd. So this is a very significant time of the year. And so every year is a significant time, but for me at least, it's a significant time because I love the fall season and Halloween. So I usually resonate more with Scorpios, because they are, October 23rd. But so we're going to be looking at the current love energies for you, Libra. And then we're going to go look in the past. It's going to be for the singles and those that are already attached to someone. We'll also look at the last 2 cards as your future cards. And I'm just going to shuffle. And for more detailed, in-depth reading, contact me on my website. Just add your reading to your cart, and you would just check out through PayPal. This reading may not resonate with all Libras, depending on your individual circumstance. A little bit of messy stuff going on, I can see already. All right, let's see. Okay. Just a reminder, go ahead and sign up for my 3,000 subscriber giveaway. You're going to win a bed of blood roses amulet. So it's a necklace and it's beautiful. It's valued at $159.99. Suggested retail price. And if you want to just purchase it, you can get it for 10% off on my website. So just check out the link in the video description box, and I'm going to go ahead and lay out your cards. Okay, so for some of you Libras, you're going to have a hard time in June. I'm sorry. Not all of you, but some of you. Now, let me explain this to you. Your card number 1 currently is the 8 of Wands. And so with the 8 of Wands, this is about a fast decision, a decision made in haste, quick actions whenever you are faced with, something, anything. So there's also a message that you've received probably within the past week or so. Let me not guess at that. It could have been sometime December, maybe. I'm sorry, I have to actually look up. I am so trying to remember these dates. But the way that I can tell that it's going to be some sort of, this is a fire sign. So I get the sense that, I'm sorry, this is a fire suit in the tarot deck. And so I would assume, or what I'm seeing is, I'm seeing a message coming in that calls you to make a very rushed decision. And so this is about abrupt, hasty actions, a journey, maybe some travel. This could be metaphorical, or it could be a change of location. feel as though the obstacles, because this card is about obstacles. Also, there's been an increase in pace of your life, and it's actually good news because you're making progress, and this is actually a pretty positive card, but it still shows obstacles, but it also shows you overcoming those obstacles. And this is also some end to some blockage in your life. Um, in the past, you got the Six of Wands. So this is a hero, usually. It's usually a lot of public attention. It's a lot of attention, usually positive. It's also about, it's also about, because the wand suit is about your identity and your morals and stuff. So, it seems like there was some sort of celebration in the past. It may not be for all of you, but for some of you, some sort of metamorphosis or victory. Okay, like you rose above, and that's a positive thing. Very, very positive. This is about completion, recognition, and success. So you would overcome something. And this, I would say this is going back to August, possibly of last year, because we're looking in the past. Okay, so the date on this card is around August, because it's the Leo card, but it's a certain way that we figure out the dates. I do see it as probably being about 6 months ago, possibly for some of you. Now, what's crossing you in the past is anxiety. If you look at the illustration of the Nine of Swords in the Deviant Moon Tarot deck, it's someone that's not able to sleep, that's, just really riled up, filled with a lot of fear of the future. It's not fear of the unknown. This is fear of the known. You know what I'm saying? So for some reason, this Six of Wands, actually, the fear, the anxiety, actually kind of overcrowded that, that Six of Wands. Now, let's look at your future card. You got two major arcanas in the future, Libra. The first one is the Tower. So in June, there's going to be a quick, unexpected change, and you won't be able to do anything about it. So this is called fate, and the universe pushing you in the direction that you need to go, regardless to what it is. This is a deconstruct of old values, old ways, and sometimes you have to have something huge happen to you to make a change, to make important changes. So this is a very important card. It's showing an unexpected event that's going to cause some anxiety. But in order to make room for the new, the old has to be destroyed. It doesn't necessarily have to be, such a bad thing, with the Tower card, but it's the other card that I'm a little bit concerned about, which is the potential. The Tower card, when it comes along with other cards, it can be a very, very, very positive card. This is about change, and change is needed sometimes, and it's about drastic change, like a total, change. And so, for some of you Libras, this can be an indicator of an end to a relationship. Um, if it's a relationship that you don't want to see end, it's an important time for damage control and clear communications, which is being honest. Um, Now, for some of you, it would just be over for some of you, and it's going to leave you wondering which path to go down because you got the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man with the Tower card shows that there's going to be two different roads that you can travel. Um, some of you may be meeting someone in the military, and you just want to, give them a chance, but just be careful with that because I can see that coming up. Um, the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is where you're kind of stuck. Things are stuck up in the air. Okay, you're in suspension. You're at a crossroads. So the Hanged Man is being at a crossroads, and for some of you Libras, this is the theme of letting go of an unattainable lover. For example, will bring about the possibility that someone that you can be with will be there for you. But it can only, but that's one example. Um, you might need to let go of what kind of relationship you want, um, as if that's the only way you could be happy. Now, if you're obviously anyone any of the Libras, or if you're dating a Libra that have been in a long-term relationship, it's at a crossroads. So, if you think the relationship is fine, then just go and talk to your partner. Also, there's some sort of outdated attitude, outdated something, that you need to let go of. And, it's a sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice, that part of yourself, and it'll open up your life to something even more positive. So the Hangman card is not as bad a card as people think, but for it to come with the Tower, it just means that you are going to be in a crossroads, and it means that some of you Libras are going to have the ending of a relationship coming up, but it's also a new beginning. Um, One more thing about the Hanged Man, if I could try to figure out the date, again, the Hangman is um, it's a major event. So, many things are unknown. So you need to make new goals and plan carefully. Okay. And just and also another thing about the Tower and the Hanged Man, it's transition. It is a period of transition. So this is what you're going to be going through in June. Okay. If you want a more personalized reading, definitely contact me on my website. The link is in the video description box. Um, Also, make sure that you subscribe, thumbs up, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.